shots and we turning up, dancing cause the night is young. Too much fun, feel alive in the night. She look good, she look right. We could live, we could die. Here she come, channeling my Casanova. She got a body persona, she got a bite like a cobra. I'll take the venom, it's worth it to know ya. She pulling up with that body, I wanna make her a hobby. She got a face a little naughty, I wanna chase it till I got her on me. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste feels like a drug. Watch out for her dark side, yeah, she got some sharp eyes. See her for the first time, never let her out my sight. I just wanna stay up, look at you all made up. Dirty thoughts are seeping into my mind, I can't wait up. Ooh, she looks so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and shaking, it's making them crazy, she know how to move. She said she's ready to party, let's get it started. Tequila straight out the bottle. She looks so good when she's sipping a model. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste feels like a drug. Shots and we turning up, dancing cause the night is young. Too much fun, feel alive in the night. She look good, she look right. We could live, we could die. Here she come, channeling my Casanova. She got a body persona, she got a bite like a cobra. I'll take the venom, it's worth it to know ya. She pulling up with that body, I wanna make her a hobby. She got a face a little naughty, I wanna chase it till I got her on me. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste feels like a drug. Watch out for her dark side, yeah, she got some sharp eyes. See her for the first time, never let her out my sight. I just wanna stay up, look at you all made up. Dirty thoughts are seeping into my mind, I can't wait up. Ooh, she looks so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and shaking, it's making them crazy, she know how to move. She said she's ready to party, let's get it started. Tequila straight out the bottle. She looks so good when she's sipping a model. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste shots and we turning up, dancing cause the night is young. Too much fun, feel alive in the night. She look good, she look right. We could live, we could die. Here she come, channeling my Casanova. She got a body persona, she got a bite like a cobra. I'll take the venom, it's worth it to know ya. She pulling up with that body, I wanna make her a hobby. She got a face little naughty, I wanna chase it till I got her on me. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste feels like a drug.
Okay, so that's Rush. No copyright. It's copyright free. Number 226. That's 226 by Nefax. The song again is called Rush. I've checked the links, and the links are working in the description. So if you're wanting to find that, the link will be down below in the description, along with the link to something else that I'm going to be discussing in a few minutes. Just got to find it again. Where did I put the... Ah, yes. So, in just a couple of seconds, I'm going to get the game screen up properly. As right now, it should be showing just a bunch of text, which is not exactly ideal for anybody. But the reason it's showing a bunch of text is because I am currently in the middle of editing in something to back up a point I'm about to make, which is also going to be put into the description, along with having a quick link test. Right, so that does work. Okay, so um okay. Now that the evidence I'm using is linked in as well, we'll get this show properly on the road. And I have no doubt that I am going to get backlash for talking about this, because the guy whose video I'm using as evidence about some of what's going to be discussed in a few minutes, he's made the claim that I don't know what I'm talking about. The thing is, I've said this repeatedly on this channel, that I go off what I'm hearing, right? I've said this time and time again. I'm relaying what I'm hearing, right? So, you know, if my news is wrong and you feel it's wrong, then maybe, just maybe, you should try to reach out to me on a stream or via whatever means that you know I can get a message from. I can't get a message from PlayStation anymore, and I'll go on to why in a minute. But maybe you should try reaching out to me in the comments, for example, and ask me for an interview where you can then say your side instead of going, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Did you think about that one? I don't think you did. But anyway, let's get the game actually open so people can see where I'm broadcasting from this time. I'll give it a couple of seconds to switch over. Oh, hey, Ixie, how you doing? Just showing people with facts and logic. Yeah, people don't like me doing that. People, apparently that makes me a big threat. I'll get into that point in just a minute. Because I've got some funny things to mention this time around. So I'm going to start out the gate with the second link in my stream description, wherein people have been going around spreading the rumor around that me and my Brotherhood group on 76 are gearing up for war with different people. This is complete and utter bullshit, and I'll highlight why. Right. So, one, my group is made up of entirely player versus entity players, PvE players. There's one. Here's two. We are a role-playing group, a Millisim role-playing group. The name is on the door there, well, above the door technically, but you get the gist. The name is right there, and we're being accused of wanting to attack people. Evidence to support that is in the description. It's literally under the word evidence. And that is a video posted by a member of Brotherhood of Steel AC. Unless he's left. Darken Angel. Right? His video is saying, I don't know what's going on with you. You're making threats. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go into detail. The evidence is there for you to review yourselves. But, here's the kicker. I haven't spoken to this guy. I haven't sent any formal official communique to this guy beyond what I asked a friend of mine by the name of Cross to send him. I largely tried to avoid the guy because I have no reason to talk to him after his group at the time had a member in it that was attacking other people. I found out after the fact that they kicked the guy out. Or so the guy told me. Now, that being said, you know, that was the last time I'd ever spoken to them, was about when the day before they kicked that guy out. So that was when, shit, I can't even remember. It was over 2 weeks ago. Or around 2 weeks ago, just over mark. But the point here is, right, this guy has been told by people that apparently the EASC are planning to go to war with you and your group. Bullshit. Bullshit, and I'll recite the reasons why it's bullshit. One, we're majoritively player versus entity, PvE. That's who mostly makes up my group, even me. I'm no longer a PvP build. I haven't kept up with all the changes that I need to make, all the new armor that I need to get. And quite frankly, I don't care for it. Because at the end of the day, I want to play a video game that I have purchased with my friends and mind our own business while doing it and enjoying the game, even with how buggy and messy it's been. And I'll get into the buggy and messy in a moment because there is news in case you haven't been on or been able to get on 76, and I'll go into that in just a minute. But this isn't This isn't the only 76 news you're getting today. Not by a long shot. Yeah, there are a lot of tensions, and I appreciate that statement. I will reiterate, I will reiterate this, right? My group, under no circumstances, and this is word for word from me to people who think that we're going to go to war with them. My group is a role playing Millicim group. We have no interest in PvP. We just don't care for it. It's not, to use an English word, our cup of tea. It's not what we enjoy doing. It's not something that we want to partake in. We would rather be peaceful and get along with everybody, as it's a lot easier. Some people just don't seem to get it. So, for those who've not yet been on 76, there is an update available. It was a hotfix that's a solid patch hotfix. That came out yesterday. And this is from Bethesda. My time, it was 1522. Hotfix is now on all platforms. You shouldn't be prompted to download it when you hop into the game next. This should fix some frame rate per second issues, as well as players who are unable to play in Polish or Russian. They can now play in Polish and Russian like they used to. And here's another post that was put up at 21:43 yesterday, again, my time. And it states, due to an issue with some items and bundles in the Atomic Shop this week, we have removed them from the store. Don't worry, you'll see them back in the shop soon. The items removed are the Mercenary Company bundle, the Arm Wrestling Machine, the Chuck Wagon, the Cowboy bundle, and the Fanatic Scrapper bundle. And that's on Bethesda's Discord in the 76 announcements if you're wanting to find that for yourself. Crumbs, I just closed something I needed open on my device. Crumbs. Oh well, it's to everybody. But I just wanted to get that out there because that's something that I feel is good news. There is a patch. So, in other news, for those who know of Ratchet the Medic, also known as Megatron, also now going by Darth Vader. I brought him up on the channel before, but he's now saber rattling at me again. He's ringing his bell. He's going ding 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 ding. Look at me, I'm special. Yeah, buddy, you're special. You're special, all right. Threatening somebody over a video game. And you take it the word of your leader instead of doing legwork to find out if he's bullshitting you or not. It's quite funny. Because, and I'm going to quote your leader, I've had enough of these Brotherhood groups. I'm going to war with all Brotherhood of Steel groups except for Elder McCormick's. So, when your leader gets around to this, I've just remembered your quote, buddy, and I've just quoted you on it. So before you keep telling your members bullshit, get your facts right and tell them the truth, that you are going to war with other groups, not the other way around. Stop spreading your bullshit because you're not fooling anybody. Look who's talking. My guy, I'm not the one who's going around with a leader who's declared war on every other Brotherhood group in the game. My group hasn't really done anything, mate. We mind our own business, and I said that earlier in the stream. No, I'm not. No. Okay, so to add context, I'm talking about a guy called Mars Dark and his little group of individuals. And since Darth Vader has decided to grace the stream with his special presence, and yes, I'm mocking you if you can't tell, I'm taking the piss. I'm gonna say this, right? You messaged me with a threat yesterday, right? Without having all the facts, you came at me with a message. Be grateful I don't put that up as more evidence of how crazy you people are sounding, because I'd rather them see it for themselves. You literally, right? You literally are blowing up camps as a group that have just slightly upset your leader Mars Dark because they've spoke to him with a bit of an attitude. Instead of trying to de-escalate it, your general has escalated it and deployed rocket camps and blown up their camps. I was there, I saw it. To come around to you, fanatic, dude. I won't fall by your hand, and I know what you're implying because I've heard what you've been saying, where you've been saying we should get their accounts banned. Yeah? Shut up. It's a fucking video game. You're wanting to ban people's accounts over a video game because they won't PvP you. Because guess what, buddy? We're not all losers who just play a game for PvP. Some of us actually go outside and touch grass every once in a while. Some of us actually have a fucking job and an actual outdoor real life. You know, maybe get on that bandwagon instead of constantly chasing clout by coming after me. How's that? How's that for telling the truth no matter how bad it hurts? You people want my honest responses. There you go, on live stream. I think you're a loser. I think you should go outside and get a life, get a job. Get a girlfriend maybe, or whichever way you swing, you know, do man, get out there. Get out there in the real world. Stop harassing people on a video game like a loser. Because honestly, even if you don't think you're worth more than that, I think you're worth more than that, even though I think you're a loser. Because I think you've got a lot of potential to be a decent person, but you seem to just have it out to harass the crap out of me and other people. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, my group minds its own business and people like you pop up. I don't get it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, and I can say for a fact you did because I've seen the fucking video clip that was done of you saying it. You said we should get their accounts banned. It's your name that came up in the video clip that I saw. Now, it's not my clip. I cannot share somebody else's clip without their permission. So I can't even share that. Right, you deny it. You deny it. Fine. You can do that, right? But I'm going to stand by what I've said unless you can prove otherwise. Again, right? This is going to come down to a difference of opinion. I get it. You don't like me. But there's going to be people in the real world, not just on the internet, who you're not gonna like, who you probably don't like, who you can't do anything to, because if you try to do something to them physically in real life, you will go to prison. So instead, because to quote somebody who's a viewer of this channel who said something funny, you're a nobody. You're a nobody in real life, so you're trying to be somebody on the internet. You're trying to be somebody on 76 because you're a nobody in real life. That's quoting a viewer. Right? You people have the right to an opinion, right? And I'll say this again, and I've said it often enough, right? My group doesn't care about PvP. We never have. Right? And now you're on a live stream demanding evidence when I've literally just said it is somebody else's video clip. I do not control what somebody else creates. I do not control whether or not they permit me to share that on my platform, on my channel, right? I do not control anything that any other free-willed human being does. Okay, Darth Vader, he doesn't, a known liar is now coming at me with, he doesn't do that. Okay, I'll humor you, right? I'll humor you because you're backing him up, right? Maybe he doesn't. But I know somebody who said about reporting people in the past and actually done it is your leader, Mars Dark. And I know for a fact he's done it before. Because he said about it before and he's actually done it before. So it's funny how a group with Mars Dark is discussing banning people's accounts because they know, right, ladies and gentlemen, they know that me and my group, the EASC, won't fight them because we can't be bothered. We see them as a bunch of losers because all they want to do is grief and harass and PvP. I mean, if that floats your boat, that floats your boat, but that seems pretty sad to me. Again, man, right? Again. Maybe you were saying something and it just came, or it glitched on his end and was saying it was you speaking. I honestly couldn't tell you because you know how 76 is. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're telling the truth. I can't confirm or deny what I saw on that because, again, it's a Bethesda game. I'm going to just throw that there. Okay, right. Your opinion is noted. Right? But again, the clip I saw had Fnatic's name lit up and Mars Dark's name lit up. And all I heard is we should ban their accounts, and both names were lit up. Right? So if you want me to be really specific, now, unless you're going to rat out your general, which I highly doubt you'd rat out your own leader, because that'd make you look like an utter backstabbing dickhead. You know, you're probably just going to deny the whole thing, straight up. People lie on you quite a bit, yeah. Here's the difference though, right? I'm going off, and I say this every single time, I'm going off what I get told, what I get shown, right? You share right here, right now, in the comments of a live stream. People lie on me quite a bit. Okay, so I just got asked a question.
Over here.
Let me actually try to stand up. Hang on, he's busy staring at dog meat. Wrong button. How do I cancel that? There we go. Can I stand up, please? Right, does this answer your question? Hang on. Does that answer your question? Look what I'm standing on, right? I'm on an airship. How many Fallout games have an airship? Right? But here's another kicker. What's that over there in the distance? Boston. Right? I don't just stream from 76, right? I don't just stream from 76. I don't just stream from PlayStation. I have New Vegas. I have 3. I have 4. Right? I just want to point that out, but... Right. Right, so to come around again, right, you're saying that people are lying to you, but then you're also saying that you and your general, you say what your general says. So if your general says, oh, to throw this out there, oh, I've heard from Dash's group that Enclave Fanatic got kicked out, and they're saying he's a pedophile. What do you say to that? Because that's what Mars Dark said to me, that you got kicked out of President Dash's group, and they were accusing you of being a pedophile. What do you have to say to that? I'm just going to straight up ask it here and now. Play Fallout 2, my man, if I had Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, I would definitely stream those as well. Those are really good games. Really good games. Right? But here's the thing, right? No, right? This is the thing. I'm wanting the truth here, right? I'm wanting to find out what's actually going on, right? You guys are in the comments. I'm asking a question, right? Because Mars literally said that to my face. Right. So they've accused you. They've accused you of being a pedophile and you left. Now, I'm assuming that they don't have any evidence of that. Because otherwise it would have gone a lot further than this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like something Dash's group would do. Make a statement, then deny it, and also have no evidence to back said statement. They then deny it because, oh shit, we've no evidence. Yeah, that seems like Dash's people. Whenever Dash isn't there, everything seems to go to shit in that group. And I'm not even involved in that group, I just know because I hear shit from what people tell me. Dayton. I've not seen him in a hot minute. But look, right? Here's my thing, right? And I'm going to iterate this again. You don't have to like me. I'm not asking people to like me. Right? I'm just asking you not to go out of your way to waste your time bothering me, because it's not going to work. You're not going to bother me. If anything, I'm just going to laugh. Take the piss and move on. See, this is what everybody loves though about this channel, is we cover what's going on 76 on PlayStation, and that includes the drama. People love it. People tune in for it. I can't deny with the statistics, man. But again, you know, my group doesn't care. We just want to be left the fuck alone. We'd rather just be ignored. Don't like us? Fine, ignore us. We'll ignore you. We'll happily leave you alone. We honestly could care less. You're not wrong on Dash. You're not wrong on Dash. He does come across that way quite a bit, and I'll explain why. Right? I'll explain why. He never ever speaks out of his roleplay, and he comes across as a massive clown as a result. But I have to give credit to the guy. He's fucking dedicated to it. And people have said that I've got a good RP, right? Dash is dedicated to his character, even if his RP is a little wacky and all over the place. Even if he is a bit clownish with it, right? He's got a dedication to what he's doing, to the character he is portraying through his roleplay, through his RP, through his acting, right? And that's a great thing to see, right? And me and Dash, we don't see eye to eye. Oh fuck no. Right, we've had our headbutts, but I will give credit where credit is due. That man has got a good dedication to his villain character that he is playing, and that is a good thing. Right? Now, we've all been around this. I don't know how many times with with uh with the target, the EASC has done stuff like 2, 3, 4 years ago. 2, 3, 4 years is a long time. Things change. People get older. They get wiser. They stop making the same mistakes in most cases. Not Vader, apparently. Gotta poke fun at you again, dude. Gotta take the piss out of you again, dude, because you seem to constantly be one of the names that pops up when this kind of shit goes down. I will say this: if I'm taking the piss out of somebody on the stream, right, I'm not doing it out of malice. I'm not doing it out of hate. I'm doing it because I feel like taking the piss. Right? So before anybody's like kicking and screaming, I'm not doing it out of malice and I'm not doing it out of hatred. If people enjoy it, people enjoy it. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. One of the only people right, that I have an issue with, who is in an enclave group, is a guy called ACR, because ACR is running around saying he's going to take down every single group in 76 and thinks he's a big man. I'm sorry, what? EUS 2024. Speaking of 2024, Trump or Biden? There's my shot back, Trump or Biden. See, there's another statement, right? War never changes because it's always some politician that's sending people to die, or it's always people fighting over something that really they could just not. The definition of war never changes. It's true on the grounds of it's fought for stupid reasons. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Here's a fun fact. ACR was saying that he'd attacked me, that he kicked my butt, and then when I actually started going, where is it? Let's put his caps where his mouth is. He chickened out and didn't show up. So if you wanted a good chuckle, there's a good chuckle, right? And bear in mind, I am an older PvP build. I'm from back when AC 130s with legacies were a thing. They're not a thing anymore. I haven't properly PvP'd since legacies got took out. because I don't really have any of the stuff for it because I lost interest. Right, this is one of the things, right, where I'll highlight it again, right? I understand that people don't like me. I understand that people don't like my message through this channel when I do Brotherhood of Steel Radio, right? But again, if you want to voice your side of things, I will happily sit down and have you do that, you know? I'm not against that. That's not the point of this, right? The point of this is I tell the news from how I'm hearing it. I tell the drama that's happening from how I'm hearing it, from what I'm seeing, screenshots, videos, statements, witness testimonies. That's also the reason why it takes so long for this to come up. Because I've got to shift through it all. I've got to see how much stuff there is. Mate, I don't enjoy PvP. That's my immediate response. I don't enjoy PvP anymore. And I'll highlight why, and you can't deny it, because I clipped him doing it the other day, but people like Fnatic who stack their power armor. That's when I fully lost interest. When people started power armor stacking, thinking they were good at the game because they were stacking their armor. Like, bro, come on. Honestly, these days, if I want a PvP, I jump on GTA or War Thunder. I'm on the PC Master Race, bro. I gotta crack that fucking old meme. Nah, I'm on PC. I mean, right, so as you can see there, right, it says R to transfer, T to wait. I use W, A, S, and D to move. Also, yes, that is ultra sight. We got a mod for that. There's my ultra sight rifle. But as you can see by the flags, there are mods. Lost Hills flag. That's a mod. That's a mod. That's a mod. This is an Enclave mod. This screen here is an Enclave mod, as is that light back there. Those lights over there. There's blue ones of it. This here is from an Enclave mod. This is from a Brotherhood mod. Brotherhood mod. Independent mod. Vanilla. Vanilla. Another mod. My rifle is a mod. This room on the Pridewind is a mod, or Predwind, whichever way you want to say it. This room is a mod as well. Like, this room does not exist in vanilla. I can tell you that for a fact. So don't go looking for it like a spoon. Dude, I can play American Rising 2. I can play that on here. I've already got access to it. We had access to it by oh shit. By Nexus before it came to Bethesda. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm actually disappointed with the way that's turned out. Because, again, they've deliberately limited themselves by having it accessible to console. And, oh man, that's... it's not good. They should have done a separate PC version. I'm not gonna lie, right? I like the orange one, but I have to agree that this is way better, and it actually replaces every single one. There's ones down in the airport, but you can't see them from up here. But there's ones in the airport, like the waving ones, they've changed as well. It's changed all of them. Oh, that reminds me, while we're here and discussing flags, I also have something that a lot of you might like. Hang on, let's see if I can open the build menu. So this is showing right here the mods I've got. So there, as you can see, there's an Enclave icon. And here, as you can see, there's an Enclave build set. Doors. Let me just rotate that. Doors. Photonic resonance barrier doors. Lights. Beds. Chairs. Tables. Computer stuff. Well, there's even the tactical planning table before Bethesda decided to make it the shape they made it. There's even the eye cameras that go on the wall. These things. Again, the photonic resonance barriers. Crates and other misc items. Barricades. Satcom arrays and all that. Here's the Brotherhood stuff. There's Brotherhood floor plates. Roof plates. Railings. Railings with barriers. Stairs. Partial prefabs. Outer walls, or as they call it, literally these could be implemented in 76. Look at this. You could implement that in 76. Let me just walk over here since it goes through the window. Right, but you can literally make that a thing in 76. Like, look at it. Here's a view of the actual top of it. Hang on, I've lost it. Shit. But yeah, like, you could literally have all of these defensive things in the fucking game. Doors. Here's a funny one, right? So this guy who made the mod mistook the Brotherhood communication machine as a fucking radar. I mean, it can work like that, I suppose, if you modify it. But there's the flag I was telling you about. The waving variant. Again, the badge, the wall badge. The intercom, there's vertibirds. Quite a few things in these. Yeah, they are sleeping on money. Yeah, you're not fucking wrong there, mate. So there, look. Boys. America. Literally. And it's the pre-war version. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. I don't know why they actually dirtied this. They dirtied this in 76, and I don't know why. It actually bugs me. I need to kick the living daylights out of them yet. There it is on the pole. Again, I need to kick crap out of those guys, because railroad for robots, really? Really? But yeah, I thought I'd share that. It's been a while since I've actually put mods up on this channel, so there was a quick look. Who doesn't like money? Money makes it so you can get food, run your console or PC or whatever, keep the lights on. Who doesn't like money? But yeah, a lot of what's mentioned, right? A lot of what's mentioned in 76, you know, like people wanting a PvP. Okay, I'm not into it anymore. I've not been into it for quite a while. I largely only do it to people who I wanna see if they're any good at it or not, and it's very rare. I mean, I don't even take public workshops anymore. America Rising won't be coming to PlayStation, I don't think. Judging by the voice lines now, I don't know if they can. I mean, they might. I don't fucking know. I don't think so. If they do, it won't be as good as on PC. There are already mods. There are already mods over here. That let me get up and actually show this again, right? Because I don't think I showed this properly. I don't think I did it credit, right? But let me just go over here again and highlight this to you all, right? So I have got an Enclave building set, right? This is the Fallout 3 and New Vegas bunker, as you can tell by the icon at the bottom, if you can see that, because it won't show up in here. But here's the fucking door, right? That is the fucking door. Let's see if I can place it. Oh, I can. Right, brilliant. So that is the door right there, right? I'd buy this. I'd buy this. Especially if it didn't have the Enclave's logo, but just the colours like it did in 3 in New Vegas. I'd definitely buy that door. I'd buy this one too. I'd buy these doors. I'd buy these doors if these doors were the only thing you were giving me. Thanks, dog meat, you fucking idiot. Stupid dog. I love him, but fucking stupid idiot. And that, you know, that's just, this is just what modders have done. Right? This is just what modders have fucking done. Right? I said this last time. That there's a mod on here, and I actually moved my power armors. Let me see if I can locate it. Where is it? I need to find diamonds. There it is. So let me actually show you this, right? Hold on, right? Let me show you this, right? So look at that power armor. That's a T51. Look what's on the arm. See the rank icon? Right? Here's the kicker. T45. Look what's on the arm. If modders can do this, Bethesda has no excuse. Come on, Todd. Where's that power armor, Todd? Like, seriously, it's stupid. Like, modders can do this, right? This game is older than 76, right? And yet, we have the Brotherhood rank paints on T51 and T45. But yet they can't seem to do that on 76. For the life of them. I have all the DLC. America. I had to do the meme. Remember, kids? Beware the Red Death. The commies are coming. What did I even put up here? Nothing. I've got a lot of mods running, and I do mean that literally. I've got a lot of mods running. Woohoo! I didn't think I'd actually be able to just do that. I thought there'd be a bug with it. I hadn't tested it properly. But yeah, there you go. Like, here's the kicker, right? Here's the kicker. I can look for different mods. Right? And I came across one. Right, for the NCR salvaged power armor. Right? Well, I'm getting to that, right? I'm getting to that. So, Here's the funny part. There was NCR Savage Power Armor made in Fallout 4 with mods. It looks fucking stupid without a power armor chassis. It just doesn't make sense. If somehow magically shrinks down to player size, it doesn't make any fucking sense anymore. But it's a cool concept, right? But there are mods out there that I can access, right? That most other people ain't gonna notice. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not gonna notice, right? So let me just jump over to Nexus. And from Nexus, right, I'm on Fallout 4, I'm going to type in Enclave. Right, the first thing that comes up, Enclave XO2 Power Armor. America Rising, A Tale of the Enclave. Vermilion Frost, former Enclave General. Enclave XO2 Black Devil Power Armor. I'm not going to lie, it has Tesla bracers. I love those things. Enclave Officer's Uniform. Enclave Remnants Power Armor. Remnants, Peter, that was the shit. Sorry, I just had to fucking voice that because I absolutely love that thing. Then there is Exo 1 Enclave Power Armor Paints, standalone. America Rising 2, Legacy of the Enclave. Enclave Resurgent. Enclave Style Exo 1 Power Armor Retexture. And it goes on quite a bit. And I literally mean quite a bit. Like, there are a lot of mods in there. They're good mods too. I'm going to definitely go back to that Remnant Power Armor because I want that. I want that because it's a fucking beautiful suit of armor. There's even Brotherhood of Steel mods on here, right? Brotherhood of Steel kit, B35C heavy, Brotherhood of Steel armor, Brotherhood Power Armor overhaul. That fucking doesn't work. I've tried it. Had to use the Bethesda version, which, funnily enough, is the exact same fucking mod. It just works. There's Ad Victorium and Brotherhood of Steel overhaul. Brotherhood of Steel paint jobs for XO1 standalone, which is again the Knight, Paladin, Initiate, all of those up to Sentinel. There's another Brotherhood of Steel overhaul there. David Hunter, a Brotherhood story. There's even a mod to spare the railroad. Why would you spare the railroad when they've declared war on you? Whatever. PMC, Brotherhood of Steel, which is private military company, Brotherhood of Steel armor replacer. A storyteller quest mod, Fallout Brotherhood. Interesting. Brotherhood pilots wear bomber jackets. No Brotherhood hostility for dance, that's on PS4 and I'm pretty sure on Xbox. Enter the Brotherhood Capital Wasteland Brotherhood outfits, and the list goes on. Right, the list goes on. And that list goes on for ages. And that's just Nexus. There are mods on loads of other places too. Bro, why have you got so many psychopaths? No AXE, I do not want to join the new PvE, PvP thing that you're talking about. I'd rather stay largely out of PvP, thank you. Get one of the... Omega, I got a better idea. How about I dangle you outside and get you to scrub the windows? Here's the thing, right? Bethesda's excuse is money, but they're literally on the Bethesda mods, right? You can find them on Bethesda's mods. With some of these, like the Power Armor one, for instance. The version on Nexus doesn't work, but the version on Bethesda's mods does, and that's how it's on my armor. Tilapia. I'm not gonna lie, but the railroad are thieves. The railroad are thieves. They steal somebody else's property. They outright steal it and claim it's alive. Oh my. See, this is a thing as well that gets overlooked repeatedly. Right, is in Fallout 3, the Brotherhood of Steel Outcasts would pay you in ammo, stims, and other things in exchange for you handing in technology. Right? And in Fallout 4, the Brotherhood mentions a finder's fee, as they did in Fallout 3 for things like sensor modules and cameras and so on. Right? So that would apply to weapons as well, to technology, to power armor, energy weapons. Yeah, it keeps getting overlooked. Like in New Vegas, I can understand why in New Vegas the Brotherhood are more straight up murder these NCR loving jerks. Because they're at war with the NCR. You know. And I'm referencing the Van Graffs. The Van Graffs are dicks. Straight up. That's not even a good business model what they're doing. What they're doing is, if you're not Van Graff or Crimson Caravan, you gotta go. Sorry, when did monopolization become a good idea? It's not. Newsflash, it's not. It's a very bad business MO. But you know, this is one of those things. I don't like the NCR because I feel like the NCR is the poor man's enclave. They're trying to remake America, but they're doing it all wrong. The same as the Enclave, really. The Enclave are trying to remake America the wrong way. The Brotherhood of Steel is like, hey, give us that military technology before you kill yourselves. Newsflash, in 76, a civilian actually did that. He blew up his friends with a military-grade missile launcher. Straight up, like, this is why. This is why we take away the good stuff. Because people don't know how to use it properly. And then they get hurt, or they get killed, or they kill other people, or hurt other people by accident. Like, straight up, man, it's stupid. Oof. Like, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Is, you know, we've got all this being said, right, and now come back around to 76. We've got all this being said about me wanting to go to war with everyone, but it's bullshit. I just want to make that absolutely clear. I could care less. I could care less. I don't care what Enclave groups are doing. It's none of my business. I don't care what other Brotherhood groups are doing, because guess what? They're not my Brotherhood group. They're not my business. Heck, I don't care what Patriot and his little band of Free States are doing, and I haven't seen that guy in a minute. But the point is that I'm hammering home here is other groups are not my business. My group is my business. So I don't care if you're Enclave, Free States, Minutemen, Responders. I do not care. But yeah, I'll take the piss. I'll have a bit of a laugh. You might think I'm being an asshole or a douchebag for it. But no, I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. If it irritates you, oh well. Shit happens. Like, seriously, right? If I'm knocking you because you're an Enclave fan, that's because I'm a Brotherhood fan, and personally I think the Enclave is ridiculous. I love their technology, but them as a faction are ridiculous. They're goofy, they're over-the-top villains. The Minutemen, I'll take the piss out of the Minutemen because, let's be honest, a group of farmers who are trying to do the right thing but not arming their people with anything more than pipe weapons and laser muskets. They don't even give them decent fucking armor. Like, come on, what are you people gonna do besides become a target all over again for the gunners? If the Brotherhood of Steel isn't around to violently take that military hardware off the gunners, their power armor, their vertibirds, their energy weapons, you're just gonna get Quincy'd all over again, pal. Oh, well, my Fallout 4 has just had an error. I think. Hang on. No, it was just something on fucking Microsoft's end. Typical Microsoft operating software. Don't get an Xbox. Don't get an Xbox if it's as bad as I think it is, because my PC has Microsoft errors every few minutes. See, Omega gets it, right? Omega gets it. Me and my group have no interest in PvP. We don't care for it. It's just meh. Again, if I want a PvP, I'll reinstall War Thunder. Fight me on GTA or War Thunder. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fair. But that's it in a nutshell, right? Is I've had all these groups, all these different groups, saying all the same thing, and it's just not true because it's not how my group does what we do. And again, we don't care if you're Enclave, if you're Responders, if you're Free States. Hell, you could be an NCR guy in Fallout 76. The worst that we're going to do is start roasting you for it. Because the NCR hasn't founded yet, and why the fuck are you all the way in West Virginia instead of California? It's ridiculous. That's our opinion, and we're entitled to that. Freedom. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American, said a very wisely programmed robot. But here's the truth of the matter. Freedom is the sovereign right of everybody who lives in a democratic country. Like the UK, the United States, and many others. Right? We have the right to an opinion. We have the right to voice that opinion in freedom of speech. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like us because we've said it. But the fact of the matter is, we have the right to an opinion and to voice that opinion and to take the piss. If you're a snowflake and you can't handle the fact that somebody has an opinion that is not the same as yours, you seriously need to look in a mirror and say to yourself, I need to stop being so easily upset by things in life. Because, newsflash, the world owes you nothing. And the world does not give a fuck. I am fresh out of water. Ugh. I get shovel. Tilapia. Even when he changes his YouTube thing, he gives himself away whenever he mentions shovel. But there's the ultimate thing, right? There's the ultimate thing, is me and my group, and I'll turn the camera to it again, right? We don't care for PvP. We never really have. The last massive fight that I got into that I can personally recall was against General Mudload. That was the last time I got into PvP properly. Right? And ever since, I've largely took up this approach of just doing news from how I'm hearing it, right? My media source is only as good as its information. Now, if I can't get information from the opposite side, I'm going to cover it anyway in hopes that the other side will come to me and want to talk and tell their side. You know, it comes down to that, right? Me and my group, the Brotherhood of Steel, EASC, we do not care for PvP. We don't care. We honestly couldn't care less about it. A lot of us were around when General Mudlord was running around attacking everybody and being a goof. That guy was really something else, though. I heard at one point somebody made him cry. I heard at one point somebody made him cry. Apparently it was Undertaker or something, but somebody made him cry with rage, which I find hilarious. Look at that beautiful Boston skyline. Or what's left of it, I should say. Considering it's, you know, kinda been nuked. Load isn't back, but it is. It's like a lot of the old members moved away from what I've heard, but there are still some of them trying to revive it. But no, Grey Fox's group has been back for a while. However, since we started talking about them again, they seem to have very quickly told their person to shut the fuck up and stop causing trouble looking at ACR. So that's quite hilarious. The minute they end up back on everybody's radar, they're like, ah, shit, shut him up, shut him up, shut him up, shut him up. Right, let me explain, right? So let me stand up and actually explain that question's answer, right? Look around outside these windows, right? Now, this city got hit with a nuke up at the glowing sea, right? Now, realistically, all of this should have been flattened. Yet there it stands. Now you could say, oh, the mountain area absorbed most of the blast. Yeah, maybe it did. But here's the thing: you could see the mushroom cloud from Vault 111, and the shockwave hit Vault 111. And where's my map? So this is a map of the Commonwealth on my pit point. I'm just going to use this real quick. So the glowing sea is here, bottom left corner. That's ground zero. Vault 111 is all the way up here at the other end of the map. And the shockwave hit there. If the shockwave has reached this far, from this end to this end, it's not this, it's gone from that end to that end as well. So that means the shockwave would have radiated out all the way the same distance. It would have hit the city. Guaranteed it's hit the city. And then there's the other ground zeros within the city. Like, even the city itself got hit by other nukes. Right? There's the Cambridge crater, where that got nuked. So, you know, the city should have been destroyed. Yet there it stands. Oop, wrong button. Yet there it stands, right? That city should not be standing as it is like that. Yet it is. So it kinda got nuked. Yeah, but here's the point, right? Regardless of the timing of the shockwave, because obviously light travels faster than wind, and shockwave force and sound, right? The point is, this is the plexi version of the map. Down there at the bottom left is ground zero, and there's several other, like, there, you can see it even on the plexi, that looks like a crater right there. Right? Nukes have hit the city. One landed off over there, one landed somewhere in the Cambridge area, the Cambridge crater. There's another crater somewhere near the Gunners Plaza in South Boston. In fact, it's took out an entire section of the freeway. But the point is, the city was hit with nukes, and yet the skyscrapers are still standing. The old North Church is still standing. How the fuck is any of that still standing? Like, in the Fallout universe, the engineers made buildings that survived nukes. How? How? That's what I want to know. How? But again, to hammer home, right? To hammer home the original message that I started the stream with back when I mentioned Dark and Angel, his video is actually, again, in the description of this stream. My group has not declared any kind of war action. We do not care for PvP. We do not want to PvP. The last time we actually went into a war with anybody was with Lord, and that was back when, you know, a lot of the legacies and stuff was still around. We haven't really done it since. So, if somebody said that I have said that I'm going to go to war with them, here's my response. No, I'm not. Whoever's saying that is talking shit out of their arse. I do not care for PvP. I had my thrill of it, and now I'm bored of it. And even then, I didn't do it very often because, again, it's just not what I play Fallout to do. It's not because I know I'll lose. It's not. It's got nothing to do with losing. Here's another thing that you don't seem to understand, right? Is you say I'll lose, yet every time you kill me, there's only caps. There's no kill tally like it's Grand Theft Auto, right? If I kill you in GTA, it'll say 1-0. If I kill you and then you kill me, 1-1. There's none of that in 76. There is no winning in PvP in 76. Unless you're fighting in a workshop and you take the workshop. And also, dude, you're an own armor stacker. Like, come on. Come on, man. Like, here's the other thing, right? I don't enjoy PvP. For the simple fact of it's not what I played Fallout to do. It's not what I play Fallout to do, right? And that's the end of it. I play Fallout to do the RPG element of the game, right? It's all the like look at all the Brotherhood stuff in this room, right? This room is clearly a Brotherhood RP. As is the power armor. As is all of my power armor, right? You'll kill me without a VATS crit. Bro, you tried that. You tried that and it didn't work. You got one kill the other day when I did a little bit of PvP on the few rare times that I've bothered. And when we were on even footing and you didn't VATS crit me because I kept my stealth points up, you were unable to kill me. Which is furthering my point of it's just not fun anymore. We can't even kill one another anymore because our builds are tanky as hell. And the only way to do it is either VATS crit or armor stack. Like, I don't even have quantums. I do not have quantums. I don't even AP refresh in PvP. And I tanked you. That's pretty embarrassing. Right? But it furthers my point, it's just not enjoyable. Because what will happen is we'll stand there for ages, shooting each other, and it's a matter of how you win it is a matter of who runs out of bullets first and healing supplies. You run out of quantums and stims, you then gotta go and get them from a stash box. You then die because you're trying to get in the stash and you can't refill your health. There's no win in that. There's no fun in that. It just sucks. No, I saw you get out of the armor again and reset it. But before that, you did take all the pieces off and stack your armor, because I saw you do it and I clipped you do it. I can beat you outside of power armor. That's funny. I'm not gonna humour you on that, but I find that funny. Considering, you know, I'm a power armor build. I'm built to use power armor. That's not a fair fight. And everybody will call me out on that not being a fair fight. And I'm even going to highlight it before they do. That's not a fair fight. Come fight me. Again, I'm not built to fight out of power armor. If you've got a build that lets you fight out of power armor, good for you. I don't have that. I'm literally built around power armor. Like I've said this in the stream, and I'll say it again in the stream. My build is what's left of the old Legacy AC 130 builds, which means I'm not really built for modern PvP. Oh yeah, I'm tanky as fuck. I had to be to tank Legacies, but outside of power armor, no, I'm a fuck. I'm not built for that. Yeah, I kinda guessed that. I kinda guessed that by what you were saying. But here's the thing, right? You play 76 for PvP. Okay. Good for you. I don't. I do it every once in a blue moon, if I'm being really, really simple. But even then, it's just I don't enjoy it anymore. Like, there were times when I loved it, but a lot of us will admit, we loved it when legacies were in the game. And then we'd just be PvPing and killing each other for ages. Somebody would have a better build than the other guy and be able to win easier. You know, that's just how it was. Fanatic, dude, I'm gonna tell you again, right? I'm not interested in it. I don't know how many times I need to highlight that I'm not interested in PvP. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't blame you for saying that it's your end game content. Cause Bethesda hasn't given us anything else to fucking do. So I don't fault you for saying that. But again, you know, it's not what everybody does. A lot of us just want to play the game for its RPG mechanics. That's what my group does. We play the game as an RPG MMO, which is what it is. We don't really care for the PvP side of it. And that's the end of that discussion. Like, straight up. Because me and my group do not care for PvP. And I'll tell you the big reasons why, right? One, they fucked it up. It used to be where if you and a guy were in separate teams and shot each other, your teams could jump in and you could all have a massive team v team fight. You can't do that anymore. You've got to shoot each individual person, and each individual person has got to shoot you back. That sucks. That sucks. There's no fun in that. They took out survival mode. Survival mode was great for PvP. You couldn't see anyone on the map. You could ambush people. You could use tactics. It was fucking brilliant. They got rid of that. Nuclear Winter. That was another good one for PvP. Guess what? They got rid of it. And then they gave us crappy expeditions. It's like, bruh. Yeah, Omega aka Valley Ranger Gaming is correct. PvP does get old. Like, for me, the biggest reasons I won't do it are as I just listed. They got rid of Team PvP, where, you know, even if somebody said, oh, I'm not going to fight, if somebody shot and they were in the team with the other person who shot, and then that guy got shot back, they'd all turn red. They took out survival mode, which is great for PvP. Again, you could strategize, you could actually, you know, have proper PvP battles where you could ambush people and whatnot. Nuclear Winter was another good one, but they took it out. And people have been calling for it to come back. People have been calling, bring back survival mode. Bring back Nuclear Winter. Bethesda is going, nope. Yeah, there's a good point. Yeah, yeah. Well, like, if I'm really in the mood for PvP and nothing but PvP, I'll just jump on free for all on COD. I'll go on Call of Duty. I'll go on free for all, because that's the way I prefer it on Call of Duty. And I'll just play Call of Duty. COD is overrated. I can't deny that, right? Call of Duty is overrated, but my point stands, right? I don't play Fallout for PvP. That's just the buy-all and end-all of it. I can understand that you want to, you know, you have the right to do that. As I've said before, you have the right to play the game that you have purchased how you want. Because again, we live in a free democratic society, right? And people who disagree with you, that's fine. They should be able to disagree with you. They should be able to go, well, I don't want to do that. Right? It shouldn't be, oh, I really want to fight you. Yeah, well, I don't want to fight you because I don't want a PvP. I can't be bothered with it. It's tedious. It's boring. And there's always somebody who will twist us having a friendly PvP out of context and be like, oh, look at this, so and so is starting such and such a thing on so and so, and it's like, fuck off. Go away. Get back in your hovel. See, there's the thing, right? Survival mode. Survival mode where you could PvP, that was fucking brilliant. I will admit, like me and my Brotherhood back when that was a thing, would go into survival mode servers and we would fire an enclave indiscriminately. And they would do the same. They would fire at us indiscriminately, and we'd fire back, and it was great. And then of course you had all the snowflakes who were in survival instead of adventure, who were crying and bawling and bitching, and it ruined it. Like, because they took it out. Bro, I'm not going to admit anything. I'm not going to admit anything, right? Because you're really desperate for PvP. And again, you know, it's, as you said, you hate me and you've hated me since you first heard about me. But here's the thing again, right? I just don't enjoy it like I used to. Like, if they brought back survival mode, big if, I would definitely look into PvPing again. Because it's fun. You never knew when you were going to get shot at. You never knew when you were going to get jumped by another player. Or by a team of other players. It was fun. It was fun. It's funny saying that, because I've always said that PvP shouldn't have really been in the game, but in hindsight, in survival mode, it made a lot more sense. The one thing that I'll say should not be a thing is bats. I fucking hate bats in the online game. I fucking hate it. I hate the fucking fact that I have to wear a Pip-Boy as well. I fucking hate that as well. It's like, Bethesda said right at the beginning, you will be able to play as whatever you want, but you all have to start in the vault. Well, I can't play as what I want if I have to start in your stupid fucking vault, can I? Fortunately, I'm a beta player, so I didn't get the trophy of coming out of the vault till after the fact when I went back on another character. But the point is, right, they said you'll be able to do all of these things that we've not been able to do. People want to be able to take off their Pip-Boy and have only the quick menu come up. That should be a thing. Why is that not a thing? I've seen it where people are asking to be able to play as ghouls and super mutants. It's like, why the fuck do you want to play as a super mutant? Why do you want to play as something that's massive and dumb as a rock? Why do you want to play as a ghoul? Ghouls turn feral. And if your character goes feral, well, you're screwed. See you later. Nah, God's got better things to do than blast warmongers. But again, joking aside, like, again, to come back around, you know, a lot of this drama, while yeah, I will cover it when I hear about it, you know, to alert people, yeah, this group and that group are having it out, or this person is having it out with this person, and it's catching innocent people in the crossfire, or oh, or person X got butthurt that somebody said something in a funny tone, so he got a rocket base and blew up their camp. That kind of news gives you the heads up of, you know, maybe avoid joining onto these groups, because these groups are in PvP with other people. If PvP is not your style, if PvP is your style, you can jump in and join those groups to get some PvP. If it's straight up griefing, like what Mars Dark was doing, it tells people to stay away. You know. And I was saying this to the Raiders yesterday. That I still have contact with. That Mars Dark has openly been spreading lies. And I know it's him. I know it's him. I know it's him that's doing it. Because it's every group that he and his people have spoken to that's suddenly saying that I've apparently said I'm going to war with them. It doesn't need evidence. It does. Let me clear my throat. It doesn't need evidence to point out who is causing the issues, when the only other group that has spoken to these people is your group. It is very, very, very obvious. And it's a shame too, right? It's a shame too, because there are good people who are caught in the middle of a lot of this PvP, who don't want to PvP. There's a lot of good people in groups, like Mars's group, who, if they do not do what the group leader says, will get kicked out of that group. Will lose friends who get told to unfriend this person, who get told lies about this person because they didn't do what the leader of the group said to do. And that's wrong. That's wrong, and that's really fucking sad and pathetic. But there are people who are being forced to make those decisions. And I just wanna get that out there as well. That just because a group is currently causing drama and rocket basing camps doesn't mean they're all doing it willingly. Oh yeah, they may be going along with it, but they may not be voicing what they really feel about it. And that's the truth of the matter. But this all being said, this all being said, it's one thing. It's one thing to be telling the news on it. It's another thing entirely when it's you getting attacked, when it's you getting griefed, when it's you getting constantly missile based. You just might find it funny until it's you. You won't be laughing when it's you. When it's you every day getting rocket based. When it's you every day getting somebody trying to PvP you. When it's you every day that somebody else is coming up saying, oh, have you said this, 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 and this? Because so and so told me you've been saying this, 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 and this. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable when you're the one on the receiving end. It's all fun and games till it's you. And that's the ultimate fact of this of this stream, of this episode, is you might think it's all fun and games, right up until it is you on the receiving end. As the old saying goes, and it's a very wise old saying, treat other people how you want to be treated. Me and my group, again, have no plans of war against anybody or any group. I personally, as an individual, have an issue with ACR, but ACR has, from what I've been hearing, not opened his mouth and ran his gob. He's actually took the advice and shut up. So credit where credit's due. If he keeps quiet and he keeps his head down, he'll be left alone. Because he was running around saying he's won a massive victory against Dash. He was running around going, I've took down Elder Horrigan. No, you haven't took me down, buddy. You're not even close to taking me down. And that's why I had an issue with you, ACR. Because you were talking mad shit out your ass. But again, you know, it's all fun and games until it's you on the receiving end, right? Now, people who are going around openly saying on Reddit things like ACR was doing, like, oh, I took down Elder Horrigan, or I took down President Dash, I've dealt Dash a massive blow, he's no longer a threat, he's been dealt with, and shit like that. Yeah, you're gonna get PvP'd, you're gonna get people coming at you and putting you in your place because you're going out looking for a fight. Now, me and my group, we're not really gonna bother with it. At the end of the day, I'll fight ACR if ACR wants to fight me for real, and I will stream the fight. I will stream the fight if ACR really wants to run his mouth again and say that he's beat me in a fight. Come and try, bro. Come and try. I will stream it, so my viewers have something to laugh at. And then I'll retire for good from PvP. I won't need to ever do it again. I'm just waiting for you to make the next move. Because as it was said in a video to me by Dark and Angel, and I will say it right back, I ain't going to shoot first, you're going to have to shoot first. Because at the end of the day, there can be all this talk. But that's all it is, until somebody acts. Right, it's one thing that, oh, somebody's going around saying somebody's done this, somebody's done that. Do you have proof? Do you have it video clipped? Do you have it screenshotted if it was in text chat? No? Then they didn't say it. Then they did not say it. Right? And that's it. That's how it is. You know, we sit here, right, in the modern age, and here's a strong dose of reality for a lot of people, right? Generations growing up in the modern age with the internet, with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X, they are more clinically depressed than other generations. Why? Because they're more shut in. They're, doing what I do, playing video games, dealing with toxic people. They're looking at what other people are saying on Facebook, how other people are living their lives on Facebook, on X, on Reddit. And it puts them down. It puts them down. So for shit to get real, the reason you may be feeling so down a lot of the time is because you're spending way too much time on the internet and you need to go outside and just have a walk in a park, listen to the birds, get outside, go for a walk. If you've got a motorbike, get on your motorbike, go for a ride. If you have a car, get in your car and just go for a drive. If you're younger, if you're in high school, go out with your mates, play football, soccer for Americans. Do something other than be inside or be outside being a pain in somebody's ass, like, graffitiing or something. Actively try to enjoy yourself and get away from TikTok, from YouTube, from Twitter, from Twitch, from social media in general for an hour a day. And you might notice a difference. I sure as fuck did. That's why now I take the piss out of people who spend way too much time on a video game. And yeah, Valley's right. Like, physically walk out of your front door, touch grass for an hour, sit down on the grass on a nice day, and just stay outside for an hour. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the nice weather while you have it. You don't even need to be playing a sport. Even EXE is actually chiming in on that. But yeah, fresh air outside. Keyword. Fresh air outside is good. It does wonders for your head. It does wonders for your mental health. Because, and this is science now. Because scientifically speaking, we human beings are not meant to be cooped up indoors all the time. We're biologically not wired to do that. We're biologically not wired to be shut-ins. We're supposed to socialise. It isn't good for your mental health if you're a shut-in. I would know. I was a shut-in for a long time. Harassment against me is nothing new. I've had it in real life too. I'm used to it. I just don't give a fuck anymore. I had it throughout high school. I know what it's like to be harassed, to be bullied. It happened to me. It still happens to me. Yeah, exactly. Things will get better. Things will get better. Yeah, but you've got to put work in sometimes. You've got to stop talking to certain people. Stop spending so much time on the internet. Oh yeah, there's another good one, right? Like you've just pointed out. Join, if you're in high school, join a football team, join the school football team, join the school soccer team. It doesn't matter. Join something that gets you outside, that gets you physically active. You might make friends there. You might find people who share your hobbies, who share your pastimes, who share your views on things. Do something after school that you wouldn't usually do. You might join an after school club. Try it for a little bit. See if you like it. See if you don't. The point here is, right, again, to come back around full circle, is it's one thing when you enjoy doing things against other people on a video game. But when it comes down to it and it comes around to where you are the one on the receiving end, you are not going to like it. And you are going to then have, the whole I don't want to play this game anymore because every time I play this game I get harassed. Every time I go on this game my base gets blown up. My camp gets blown up. My Daisy base gets raided. My Fallout camp gets rocket based. Somebody fires a nuke at it. Somebody runs around shooting me all the time. I have to stay in pacifist mode because they jump in front of my bullets. Online harassment in the United Kingdom is classed as cyberbullying. Even trolling. Trolling was started out as a meme, as a joke. That is classed by legal definition in the United Kingdom, where I live, as cyberbullying. It is a crime. Let that sink in, right? You harassing people, blowing up their camps, shooting them, trying to get them to PvP because you're bored and you find it fun. That is a crime. In my country, that is a crime. It comes under cyberbullying because you are harassing someone. Right? It is no different in its effects as bullying somebody for real. It can lead people to depression. And depression is not an easy thing for people to come out of if they ever come out of it. A good way to avoid it, again, a good way to avoid getting depression because of stupid people on the internet, is turn off the internet. Walk outside. Go for a walk through the park. Join a football team. You know, go out with some friends and play football, soccer, whichever. You know, if you're in high school again, join a football team in school. Join a soccer team in school, and see, EXE, but here's the thing, right? We used to, yeah, a little trolling is alright, when you're having a little laugh and you're poking a little bit of fun. But here's the thing, I looked it up in my country's legal charter, in the law, to give full clarity, because I don't know if it's a charter or what. There's that many different fucking names for that many different fucking types of law in my country. It's stupid. But I was looking it up, and trolling is classed as cyberbullying. It is a form of online harassment and cyberbullying, right? It's one thing to do a little trolling, like, going on Grand Theft Auto and putting a slick mine in front of your buddy's car and watching him slide and crash. That's a prank. That's a prank, and it's a form of trolling, but it's the funny kind. But when you're doing a little trolling and you're laughing and you're blowing up somebody's base day after day after day after day, hour after hour after hour, server after server after server, when they are clearly leaving and you're following them, that is harassment. That is a crime. And if you have to do that to get your kicks on a video game, you're pathetic. You are pathetic. You are sad. And quite frankly, you should really get a job, get out the house, do something else. Like, for real. Do something else. But on that note, that is going to be it for this episode. I've ended this one on quite the heavy point. But I do feel it's necessary to highlight that, again, just because it's funny when you do it, doesn't mean it's going to be funny when somebody does it to you. Bear in mind that fact, right? If you would not like it happening to you, you should not do it to other people. A bit of wisdom there, and trust me, people have learned that the hard way. But until next time, as it says in purple, feel free to like and subscribe. I am Viper97 Gaming, and I will see you all next time.
Watch out for her dark side, yeah, she got some sharp eyes. See her for the first time, never let her out my sight. I just wanna stay up, look at you all made up. Dirty thoughts are seeping into my mind, I can't wait up. Ooh, she looks so good, got me straight in the mood. She read that room, she know just what to do. Moving that body, she dancing and shaking, it's making them crazy, she know how to move. She said she's ready to party, let's get it started. Tequila straight out the bottle. She looks so good when she's sipping a model. I can't get enough, I need you. I think this is lust, not love. Cause everything that we touch gives us a rush. And everything that we taste feels like a drug. is young, too much fun, feel alive, in the night, she look good, she look right, we could live, we could die, here she come, channeling my Casanova, she got a baddie persona, she got a bite like a cobra, I'll take the venom, it's worth it to know ya, she pulling up with that body,